Hello, Asha Magus here on a beautiful day in Asha. If you're brand new to the channel, we're Zoroastrians. We are the Magi. And today's message is about Zoroastrian Magi. Why are we seeing them in the earth today? My friends, when you see Magi in the earth, you know something is coming. And we bring our star with us. Zoroaster, pure starlight, undefiled, undiluted, unmixed, pure light. My friends, before we have today's Magi sermon, I want to share a miracle with you. Some Magi magic. My friends, when a Magi decrees and declares, it is. And I want to share this song with you. Many years ago, his spirit was telling me we needed music here at the Order of the Magi. And I thought of everyone I knew that had musical talent, and none of those worked out, and something bubbled up inside of me, and I spoke out my Magi spell. I said, tomorrow someone will run up to me and say, I have a song for you. And that's exactly what happened. My friends, enjoy. This is Karina Rain Smith singing Asha Is, and then stay tuned. Do I have a message for you guys today? Enjoy.
Asha is the highest truth, and His light will shine on you. Asha is the highest truth, and His light will shine on you. The all good God that is love, power and freedom will walk into you. Your words will lead me, your thoughts will keep me safe in my own head. Asha is the highest truth, and His light will shine on you. Asha is the highest truth, and His light will shine on you. And we all are good, 'cause we are in this heaven, heaven on earth, create with words written on your mind, and align with the truth. The journey's in your mind. What is there to find? Asha is coming to you. Asha is the highest truth, and His light will shine on you. Asha is the highest truth, and His light will shine on you. Asha is the highest truth, and His light has come to you.
My God, could you feel the magic in the music, in the words? My friends, powerful. I'll never forget the first time, especially knowing the story behind it, where I decreed and declared someone would run up to me with a song. And the first time I heard her sing that, and she said, the message of the Magi, I felt it inside everything I am. My eyes teared up. My lips started quivering. And then when she said, Asha is the highest truth, His light has come to you, my friend. My God. Zoroaster, pure light. Oh, beautiful. Today I want to talk about Zoroastrian Magi. Who are they? Are you a Zoroastrian Magi? By the end of this video, you will know. As a matter of fact, if you make it to the end of this video, you probably are a Magi. The message of the Magi. My friends, that's the first thing I want you to look at. It's stability. It's strength. It's a truth. My friends, and there's a peace and a strength in this truth. I want you to imagine this. If someone came up to you and told you one of your wonderful friends was dead, right? And think of just the overwhelming emotion that would come over you, the sadness, the fear. I'll never see my friend again. But then your friend walks in the door, and then that lie, that grip of that lie that was on you, it's gone. Now that same person can come up and say the same lie, and it has no power over you. My friends, when you hear Asha, the highest truth, the lie no longer has a grip on you. So many people, you see testimony after testimony, they had OCD and depression from their religion, from their God. They got angry, jealous, hate, war, kill men, women, and children, send sickness and disease, send his children to hell to suffer. My friends, and they're locked in a hell in their own mind, and they thought it was real, and they thought it was true, and they were scared, and they cried, and then the truth came. My friends, and then no matter what anyone screamed in their ear, it didn't matter because I know the truth. And it's freeing, and it's beautiful, and it's pure light. My friends, and that's the message of Zoroaster, the message of the Magi. My friends, because the truth will be left standing. You know, I mentioned this before. I was born and raised in California, and it's like the earthquake capital of the world. And we're right on the San Andreas Fault. You know, and when we'd have those big quakes, you know, the buildings that weren't built on a firm foundation, they would crumble and fall. But what was built right stood. My friends, the truth will stand. You know, I think about my parents. They built a house. They put more money underground with cement casings and steel than most people would spend on their house. They put into the foundation, and it stands strong. My friends, and you know, it's more important what you truly are, your true strength. It's better to actually be strong than to look strong. You understand me? It's better to actually be holy than to look holy. I just said something there. Are you getting what I'm telling you, my friends? It's about what we truly are. A Magi. You know, it's funny. This just popped into my mind. I was thinking, do you remember that comedian? I can't think of his name, but he used to do those jokes. You might be a redneck if, right? And then you might be a redneck if you leave your Christmas lights up all year long. You might be a redneck if you find a car you forgot you had out in your front lawn, unmowed grass or whatever. You know, you might be a Magi if you ever read the Bible and the story of Jephthah, the mighty man of valor in the Bible that the Jewish people celebrated for thousands of years. If you ever read that story about how he made a deal with Jehovah, that if he went in and killed the men, women, and children, brought back the spoils, he would offer up the first person that walked out of his home as a burnt sacrifice to Jehovah. And he did it. Killed his daughter, killed all the men, women, children, brought back the spoils, the riches to the church, right? Kept their sex slaves, slayed his daughter, burned her up to his Lord. And people said that was God. If something in your mind said, that's not right, you might be a Magi. My friends, if the hero of the Bible, Moses, when he told him to go in and kill men, women, and children, and the soldiers didn't want to do it, he said, don't you question me. Don't you question the Lord. Kill those women. Kill those children. Bring me the treasure. Hey, but you know what? You can keep the hot young virgins as sex slaves. If something inside your gut said, I don't like that, you might be a Magi. My friends, because our message is God and good are the same thing. And we have a Fravashi, a divine spark that knows good and it knows bad. It knows right and it knows wrong. And when we hear something wrong, something inside of us says, no, we know better. My friends, so if you know better, you might be a magi. And then funny enough, if you keep your Christmas lights up all year round, you also might be a magi. Grab your book, Asha. Go to Asha 13. This is the message of the Magi. Very simple. Matter of fact, as I read this to you, you'll think, thank God Magus doesn't charge us for this information because it's so simple, my friends. And that's one thing about the Order of the Magi. We don't charge any money. All the money we get from ministry goes to charity. Every cent. Asha 13. Get your book. Go to Asha 13. What does that say right there? Good is good. Bad is bad. Duh. Right? You think I know that, Magus. But a lot of the world doesn't. My friends, they think God can do evil to get a good result. Is that what we teach our children? Does anybody really think that's true? My friends, good is good, bad is bad. So simple, so beautiful. And guess what? God is just good. He's the highest principle of good. And that's that light, that Asha, that pure light, that Zoroaster, undefiled, undiluted, unmixed. It's not love and hate, not peace and war. It doesn't heal and send disease. It's pure light. And that is the Magi's key to our magic. My friends, that's our reason to believe. We hold that pure light and then we speak from that place. I am the light that darkness cannot enter. Speak it with me with feeling, Magi. Feel the magic. Be the magic. I am that perfect love that hate, fear, greed, violence cannot even come into my atmosphere. I am that divine life, that divine health, that sickness and disease dies when it touches me. My God, it's our God DNA, and it's my birthright to live in my good. And I know what good is because good is good and bad is bad. I don't care what your Bibles and your Qurans and your Gitas say about who God is and who I am and what this world is about. I know because I heard the truth and you can't lie to me anymore. My wonderful friend, let's read Asha 13 together. Then we're going to pray. If you're enjoying this, let me know. If you're brand new to this, I hope this sticks in your mind. Something so simple. Good is good. Bad is bad. The original word. Word. This is important. It's more than spoken words, right? It's a frequency. It's a vibration. It's a truth. It's Asha. It's the perfect creator's perfect idea. It's the very spirit of God that he creates with because the frequency, the spirit, the ideas, the truth, the vibration we hold is what we create. It all starts in mind, my friends, and then it's manifested into form and matter. The original word, the only thing that could come from a perfect creator's perfect mind was Asha, perfect perfection. The original word, all good comes from the Creator and no evil comes from him. And from this word, your spiritual world is made straight, comes into alignment, and then the material world comes into order. When you see the Magi in the earth, we are bringing back the original word, all good. Unmixed, undefiled, undiluted, that pure light, that star light that you follow to find the Savior, and that light just happens to be inside of you. Beautiful shining stars. The original word of false religion. See if this sounds familiar. The original word of false religion is that evil comes from the Creator. And in this false idea is all the evil that creatures suffer. We, Magi, have come to end suffering by bringing the truth, which exposes the lie, which takes away its strength and power. My friends, and we hold that light, that original word, and we attune to it, and then we create it in our world. We hold Asha, we be Asha, we see Asha, we hear Asha, we feel Asha. And in truth, Asha is what's real, right? Even though the other things seem real, like that story of someone telling you your wonderful friend died, it seemed real, didn't it? And you cried and you were worried, and then you found out there's nothing to fear, nothing to cry about. It wasn't really real. felt real, is kind of a real experience, but it's not the real, right? The real above all real. That's Asha. That's the highest truth. That's the all good God. That's the message of the Magi. So go to the comments, let me know. Do you think you might be a Magi? Of course, that's the plural. Singular is Magus, but that's my name, but you can use it too. I love you.